This episode of Fireside Talks
is brought to you by Audible.com. Go to audibletrial.com/fireside talks to get yourself a free audiobook. There, I got it this time. Audiobook, bam.
We had no issues with
In
that.
your ears.
In your ears.
You want some books? You don't want to read those books? Get an audiobook.
They put it in your ear hole instead of through your eye hole.
Yeah, it's probably not good for your ears, but hey, it's going in your ears.
As long as you listen to it below 80 decibels, you're okay.
Yeah. But
Which
let's
a lot of
get
you
real.
old motherfuckers probably don't do that.
Yeah, we do have a high demographic in the 45 to 55 range.
Which I don't think that's true either.
That isn't true.
Yeah.
But we're also sponsored by hearing aids, so
Be sure to blow your ears out with audible.com.
so you can get some of these hearing aids that we're advertising
And
for.
Be sure to go to hearingaids.net and order
It's
your
actually .org.
hearing aids. You get 10% off your
.edu.
first hearing aid if through
Or
use
something,
hearingaids.
or 0% off. It's not a real website, so you
Fireside
don't get
Talk.
anything. Why do
Actually,
you
just
need
go-
a hearing aid? I don't. What's going on?
All right, just go to
Okay,
audibletrial.com.
books, awesome.
Fireside
You guys are great. Peace out.
Welcome back to Fireside Talks.
We are the talk of the fire
We are
side.
here.
We are, and so it's been a couple weeks.
Sadly,
How are you, man?
I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah. I found $20 at work the other day, which allowed me to buy free pizza for everybody. So I just kind of
That's
I
great.
bought 2 pizzas for free. I can't complain about anything I've been doing lately. I've been biking everywhere, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Instead of driving. Except for today, because I accidentally stayed home too long because I wanted to talk to my dad because I hadn't seen him in a while, and because he works all the time.
Yeah.
And I accidentally stayed like past my leave window for biking. But all in all, it's been a really good week.
That's awesome.
How have you been?
Well, I started working at this warehouse job, so that's been. It was kind of stressful at the beginning, but I'm now getting it. So, like I have to wake up at 3:00 and then drive to work at 4:00 in the morning. Stuff like I'm getting used to that. Except today, I was still a little drowsy, and like when you're driving at night and lights just come into your car from random directions, you get scared at some point. Like when you're turning in an intersection, you're like, is that a car coming that way? Or because people don't turn off their high beams too.
What I hate is whenever there's a guy sitting in a parking lot and you're driving towards the parking lot, but it looks like they're coming at you.
Yeah.
That makes me mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like lights coming into my car. So.
Yeah. Especially the police ones. Those are the worst.
Yeah. So that's fine. And I've just the cool thing like I liked about working at an amusement park, and the cool thing about like working these jobs is that I get to analyze people. I get to sit back and just watch, And like at the park, I would just analyze like the customers and the other workers and stuff. Here I'm just analyzing the workers, and it's very interesting because like this is their careers, this is how they're putting food on the table for their family, and I'm just working it as a summer job. It's very strange. And then they're all talking about like their kids and stuff, like they're feeding their kids with this money that they're making that I'm also making. It's very strange.
Do you make the same pay as them?
No, God, no. But yeah, it's odd going from like a teenage job to like a real job. But I like it because I'm getting exposed to these new people, these like blue collar American hardworking, just good people, just very nice. They're there to work their ass off and then go home. They don't want to be bothered. Well, some of the women get into the drama. The guys are there to do their shit and get the fuck out. but the women, they're like, well, the palette wasn't right. Yeah.
What do the women in the warehouse do?
Whoa. Oh, sorry. What's that?
What do the women in the warehouse do?
They do the exact same job as the men.
They lift stuff? And
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I was surprised, actually, how many. It's probably equal, women and men. But what was I saying? Yeah, the women get into the drama out there. So, like the men, they're there. They show up, do their job, say, hey, how you doing, bud? And maybe tell you a story or two, and then get the fuck out of my way. I'm trying to get this shit done. The women, they're like, well, you didn't take out the empty pallet, and I'm gonna tell on you, and like that kind of stuff. And she's like, you're making problems. This job's cool if you just sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah, well, that's with anything. You just sit back and really enjoy it. See, I still work at the amusement park, and I see that the perception of the way how you go into work every single day makes all the difference. Because there's people who hate working down there.
Yeah.
And there's people who love working down there. I, for one, love working down there, but I don't think there's too much that I really can't love doing. Unless if I had a job cutting grass. That if I'm going to hell, that's my punishment. I'm cutting grass for the rest of I hate it. I absolutely
hate cutting grass?
Despise cutting grass.
I don't mind cutting grass.
All right, so the reason why I hate it is because I'm burning fuel and I have to smell it, and it's loud the whole time, and it's like rattling my eardrums.
It feels manly. It's like you're showing that grass who's the boss, you know. It's like no.
I just feel like I'm burning resources.
If
it were up to me, I would just plant trees and
you
gardens.
You don't get that feeling in your car?
That's why I started biking everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna buy a Prius next too.
Oh, no, okay. I might just get rid of my car. No, I'm kidding.
Do you know, the new Prius, it gets 58 miles to the gallon on the highway and 55 in the city.
That's not as good as I would think.
It's weird. Or no, it's the other way around.
It should be like 90.
No, the weird part is it's the other way around. It's 58 in the city and 55 on the highway, which usually you get better gas mileage on the highway because you're not stopping and starting.
Right.
So I don't understand.
Well, I think that's because of the electric motor.
Yeah, probably.
Because the electric motor runs from 0 to 5 miles an hour, I think. Maybe 15. I'm not entirely sure, but I do know that in the city, the electric motor takes over a lot of the stop and go driving.
Yeah.
And that's what gets rid of the gas mileage problem for, well, you know, that would explain that difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just a little fun fact.
I don't like hybrids.
I think they're better than a giant SUV. So.
Oh no, yeah. Absolutely. But I mean, I don't like the idea of hybrids.
Well, I think they're the best you can get with a car, though. You know?
I mean, in terms of safety, that's what worries me about hybrids mainly.
They're making them safer.
I know.
The most dangerous cars are muscle cars, like Mustangs and stuff. They don't make those for wrecks at all.
No, I know that, but
yeah.
But what I mean is, in terms of explosion potential, hybrids are very high on that level.
How many times do explosions happen?
Well, that's true. But I mean, in the case
of
good
gas mileage, dying in a fire, you know, it weighs out.
Well, no, the thing that worries me is other people around wherever that thing happens, not the driver of the. I mean, of course, but you know that's.
Yeah, but
that's a marginal problem.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, if everybody switches to hybrids, I don't know. Yeah, that's my issue with electric cars too. I've already talked about that, the way how they do blow up. But
yeah, but
I'm for electric cars, but I want them to figure out a better means of making a battery that doesn't just explode whenever the case rips open.
I don't think that's a problem. I think it's fine. I think you're blowing this way out of proportion.
No, I am, yes.
Yeah.
No, this isn't in terms of like a fender bender or like a simple T-bone accident or something. This is like you run it off the road and wrap it around a tree. All the people in the car are probably dead at this point already. And the battery case gets ripped. Well, the only thing that I'm talking about is people in the general vicinity whenever this thing happens.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen very often.
No, it's not.
So
but with
why even worry about it?
Well, we're switching to electric cars.
Yeah, but why worry about it if it's not happening?
Well, it is happening.
Like 1 in 500 million.
Yeah, but we don't. There's not 500 million electric cars.
People in America.
No, well, that too. But there aren't 500 million electric cars. You know, the statistics aren't out for that sort of thing yet.
Yeah, but it can't be happening that often.
No, it can't be.
So why worry about it?
But they're more. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, you are. No, you seem pretty concerned about it.
I'm not worried about it now, but in the future, if we continue to make these electric cars and everybody starts driving, which is going to happen, obviously, and I do think they're going to make them way safer over the course of time, absolutely. But with right now technology, it's a little bit concerning with all these people on the roads driving these electric cars. See, the thing is that people just aren't aware of that sort of potential behind electric cars. You know, your average American isn't going to think, oh, this thing might just blow up if I get in an accident, you know.
I don't think people care about that.
That's true.
For a good reason, because it's not happening often.
All right.
I come back to that point.
All right. It'll happen.
No.
All right.
You're very, very upset about this.
I'm not too upset about it.
Okay.
There's worse things to be upset about.
Whatever. What were we talking? We were talking about jobs and stuff.
Yeah, we were.
Right? Oh, okay. So yeah, I started that warehouse job, and it's really cool because it's a side I've never seen before. Like, my dad's a garbage truck driver, and I've been exposed to like that world before. But it's weird being in like a manufacturing. They're not making anything, but like a warehouse. So
they're making a service.
They are. So it's really cool. Just getting to see that and seeing how like people have ruined their lives and stuff, and just they'll give you advice. They'll be like, hey, you should probably stay in school so you don't have to do this the rest of your life and stuff like that. They're like, are you in college? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, this job's gonna make you stay in college. I'm like, oh, this is reassuring.
Great.
Thank you.
It's good to hear.
This is my first week. You're making me feel great. Yeah. So that's about it.
Why do you think that is?
What?
Why do you think they say that?
I don't know, because people are really bad at small talk and really bad at joking. I've realized that. So they just say shit that doesn't really make any sense. But I think that point is because obviously they regret not going to college. But some people are just bad at like kidding around and joking around, and they'll be like, oh, I'm just kidding. Well, you suck at kidding, okay? You're really bad at joking around and stuff. Because like my first week, people were like fake giving me a hard time and stuff, and they're like, hey, hurry up, you gotta get out of my way and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm already stressed out that I'm at this new job, and then you're giving me a fake hard time.
I think they do that to kind of prepare you for the environment that you're going to be working in.
I know the environment. Yeah. I'm not a fucking retard.
No, but I mean, I think they do that so that way you have a really tough first week. So that way you're like, oh, he passed the test. It's kind of like the way how in college, how they give you the crazy courses up front for sciences. That way they can weed you out. I mean,
I can see that.
Yeah, I only think that because...
But I don't think people put that much thought into that.
Well,
that's just how they are.
I don't think they're putting that much thought into that, but I think that's where like the whole origin of it started.
I guess.
And I think they just do that to all new people, you know?
Yeah, but here's where I'm at with it, though. I show up, I do my job. You don't talk to me, I don't need to talk to you. We show up, we get our jobs done. There's the end of it. You don't have to kid around with me, joke around. You have a flat tire. They're fucking metal tires, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Shut up. Okay.
Do you have to drive a forklift?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, a little forklift.
Oh.
Not the big forklift.
You don't have that that type of access.
No, you have to get trained on that. So. Yeah, but yeah, I don't understand. The one kid, he was just not kid. They're all like 30. He was giving me a real hard time. He was like, "Dude, you gotta hurry up. You gotta get out of my way and stuff." So I just stopped. I figured all he wanted was my attention, so I just stopped giving it to him. And then eventually he got like right up in my face and started talking to me, and I was just like looking over his head and stuff. And then eventually he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. You know I'm just giving you a hard time, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't understand why. I'm just trying to get my job done."
Right.
And he's like, "Well, he didn't have an excuse for it. That's just how he has fun, apparently."
Yeah.
But I don't get that.
I think it's because these people get into such a horrible, or they don't get into horrible situations. They make their situations seem horrible, and then they get obsessed with keeping it that way.
Yeah.
And then, so they need to find like really crappy ways to entertain themselves throughout the day, because nothing else gets, entertains them the same way that
I guess
used
so.
to.
Yeah, I'm realizing like how many fake problems people make, to make their life seem stressful, and make them seem like they have something to care about. Like, say you wake up in the morning and your coffee maker's not working. You go, "Oh fuck, the coffee maker's not working. Oh my god, the world's ending," and that kind of stuff.
Son of a bitch!
And then,
can't believe this.
Bam! You have a story to tell everybody at work and everything. You tell your family, "Oh my god, the coffee maker didn't work today. I couldn't go to work. I didn't have my coffee. Oh man, the world's ending. Oh my god." And then you just make this fake drama and stuff. And it doesn't even make sense. And you don't realize how much of a silly bitch you sound like, because you're always constantly making these fake problems.
Everybody else does it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, that's funny you say the coffee maker thing. I've heard that like 4 times in my entire life.
What?
The whole like coffee maker story. Like,
I woke up in the morning and my coffee maker didn't work. And blah, 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 blah.
I stopped.
And then this guy ran out in front of me in a car and blah, 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 blah.
I stopped drinking coffee in the morning.
yeah.
I stopped drinking coffee. Because I see other people drinking coffee all the time. Then they're like, "Oh, this is how I wake up." And I'm like, that's bad. That's an addiction right there. That's not something good.
I use it specifically for getting shit done really fast.
Yeah.
Whenever I need to get it done.
I just don't use it anymore. I don't see a need for it.
The only thing I use it for is when I'm at school. And it's like, I need to do a paper. And it's like 8 o'clock in the morning.
But all the coffee around here is shit, though.
I just go to Starbucks and tell them, give me the dark roast, give it to me black.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know what to order at Starbucks. I realized that this semester.
I don't get anything.
I watched a YouTube video about how to order at Starbucks, okay? And I was very confused because they're like, "How many shots do you want?" and how much, like... That's not coffee, you idiots, okay? You're drinking a milkshake, pretty much.
Yeah. It kind of tastes like coffee, and there's a little bit of caffeine in it, but it's...
Like, they're frothing it and putting all this milk into it.
Yeah.
What? You're telling... It's like one part coffee, 10 parts sugar and candy and...
That's why I tell them...
Gay dick.
Dark roast black. Highest caffeine content, because... I do not use caffeine.
I do like dark roast, though.
Yeah, I like the taste of it.
Yeah.
But I don't like...
I like dark chocolate, too.
I don't like the effects of it. So I only use it whenever the effects are beneficial to whatever it is that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that's like once every 3 months on a regular basis.
Yeah. I think people are way too addicted to everything. Like soda, energy drinks are really bad. I didn't realize how many people drink energy drinks until I started working at the warehouse, and I had to pack like 50 energy drinks on a pallet. And I'm like, what? I need to call this store right now and get them in here and like fucking... What? What are you doing?
What's wrong with you?
Why are you drinking that?
People don't realize how shitty it is for you to drink an energy drink.
Yeah.
It's just sugar, that weird... I don't even know what it's called. You know what I'm talking
They
about?
put the things up at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just caffeine, sugar, and that weird shit that fucks with your brain. That isn't caffeine.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what it is, but
I don't know. Yeah.
and some of them have
It'll
like
come to me.
really crazy extracts. And
There's so
Ugh.
many different flavors too, and that's just.
have you ever had one?
I used to drink.
They're
them.
delicious.
I guess.
Well, I mean, whenever I was like 13 and I drank one, I was like, "Oh my god, this is the sweetest thing!" Because it is. It's just packed full of sugar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. And people, dude, there's a cat looking at me right now.
There's a cat out there.
That is the scariest shit,
The neighbor lady has like 30 cats at her house. So
dude.
wait, I'm gonna back away from the mic.
That was so
Okay,
scary.
go away.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
alright.
gone now. Oh my. That was strange.
The studio's
Yeah.
great. You just get cats coming in and
What,
See-
man?
well, how you know what I hate about New Year's Eve?
What's that?
That slow, retarded ball drop.
Why? That's my favorite part.
That's your
about New
favorite
Year's
part?
Eve. I don't have a favorite part. I think all holidays are stupid, Jake. But
I know.
you know,
But it goes down. It goes down at like. It's not even fun. It's just for all women. Like, if it were
it's
up to
for
me,
all women.
it's just for women.
How
it's
is
only
it
for
for
women.
all women?
It's not for all women. I meant it's only for women. That's what I meant
How
to
is
say.
it only for women?
Because it's just, or gay guys too. It's just, I'm not being offensive about it. I'm just bored with the ball drop.
I don't understand how it's for gay guys and women.
It's so slow. It doesn't do anything. It's just, it's like pushing a hoop down a dirt road with a stick. That's how slow it is. I don't even care.
That's kind of the point.
It just lights up. It's like, oh, how pretty.
I don't
How
understand
pretty
why you're
is
upset
that?
about this.
Look at this.
Dude, you're just finding weird things to get upset about
No.
tonight.
All right. Here's what I think they should do.
What? Light it on fire?
We
Because then at least it's slow, but it's on fire. So men would get into that because they like fire, they like blood, and they like
Well,
sex.
I think they should do that one in New York, and all the women go there, and they just enjoy that, and the gay guys, and they all go there and they enjoy it, and all the lesbians and dudes go to like a serious one, like in Detroit or something, where they put
It
it
has spikes on it.
exactly, and it's a ball, and they put it up on top of the abandoned train station, the one that's 12 stories tall, and they just stick it there, and then like two dudes with like jackhammers just jackhammer a part of the building off, and it just falls. It's on fire. There's spikes sticking out of it, and where it hits the ground, fireworks shoot out from the ground around it, and the thing splits in half, and like 40 cats come out of it.
40 cats.
And they're like,
You see,
except, and there's one lion, and you get to watch the lion devour all the other cats.
Nope. Still don't think that would be as entertaining as Carson Daly being very awkward with celebrities. So,
All right.
yeah. That's the winner right there.
All
That's
right.
my favorite part about New Year's Eve, Carson Daly. Have you ever seen Carson Daly?
I just like the Macy's parade.
That's not. No. Nope. I don't like parades. I think band made me hate parades.
I think it'd be
You realize
awesome.
how stupid they are
No, I
when
hate
you're
parades.
actually in the
I
parade.
despise
You're
parades.
like, why are people watching me?
But if it were up to me, the Macy's parade floats would all be filled with hydrogen, and then at the end of the parade, they would just light them all on fire.
Why?
I don't know. I'm really into making gay things manly tonight.
Gay things manly. How are balloons gay?
I don't know. It was just a big,
I don't know,
Snoopy, slowly
can't there
rolling
be
down.
beta guys? Can't there be straight guys who are into like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, there can be.
Okay.
They can go
But
hang
they
out with the
also
women.
like sucking dick on the side.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Yeah, they do. I've talked to a couple of them. They said that. Yeah.
All right. I think you're thinking about. I think those are bisexuals. That's something else.
No. No, they're straight guys who also like sucking dick. They're not bisexual.
Is it a dick?
Just one.
Like a Richard
Just
guy? Yeah, so one Richard.
Yeah, one Richard.
So Richard's dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just one.
Just one of them?
Yeah, if you just one.
Can you get closer?
Just one's not enough to make you go to the other side, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, there's like, well, except for one black dick, but yeah,
Well, that'll make you never go back.
you will never go back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just like your coffee.
just like your coffee. Once you go black, never go back.
But then once you go like crazy milkshake coffee, you kind of like that a little bit. But
Dude, I had a cappuccino today.
I had a frappuccino.
You ever had a cappuccino?
I don't know. It sounds like it'd give me the shits.
It's 1 part coffee, 1 part milk, 1 part cream.
They should rename that the crappuccino.
It really did make me shit. But, so, it just tasted like straight up milk, and probably because it was only 1 part coffee. That's what people are making at Starbucks, man. With their cinnamon on top and everything. I just want fucking coffee.
They call them baristas.
Shut up. You're not a barista. You're nothing, okay? You're just a person who learned how to do a job, and now you get paid for it. Now you think like a fucking sandwich artist at Subway, okay? No, you just learned how to make a couple of sandwiches.
Wait, do they call them sandwich artists?
Yeah.
I want to be a sandwich artist when
That
I
is
grow
pretty
up.
sweet.
That's a cool name.
That's pretty sweet. But no, you learned a job, okay? And then you started doing the job. You're nothing special, okay? Any moron can go be a barista.
I'm a
at
ride
Starbucks.
specialist.
Any retard can go. Did I say retard? I'm sorry. That's offensive.
You've been using the R word, the
I
hard
have.
R word all
I'm
night.
sorry, okay? Yeah, that's not a good word to use. But, what did I say? Yeah, anyone can go do that job. You know? These are all jobs that anyone can do.
What do you think?
Stop thinking you're a special snowflake, you stupid millennial, and go back to your mom's house and start playing some video games, and then maybe it'll click, you know? Hey, maybe I'm not special just because I can make a double pump frappe, mocha, something, say some more gay words and stuff.
What do you think the most cool job would be to do that isn't that doesn't require any sort of like specialization or degree?
Johnny Depp.
No. Like
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
no, like an achievable thing that
Johnny
you
Depp.
All right. Would you do it from Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp?
No,
or-
just real Johnny Depp.
so Edward Scissorhands.
Nope, real Johnny Depp.
Interesting.
The person.
The person.
Yeah.
He looks like Robert Downey Jr., but with
Did
purple
heroin.
sunglasses.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is the version who did cocaine, and Johnny Depp's the version that did heroin.
That's why he's skinnier.
And then have you ever seen Mickey Rourke? He's the one who did coke and heroin.
Ooh, is he
So-
dead?
Nope.
Oh. He must not have done them at the same
He just
time.
looks older. He's like those two mixed together. You remember Iron Man 2, the bad guy in Iron Man 2? That's Mickey Rourke.
Oh, yeah, Russian dude.
No. He
Ivan.
played a Russian guy. He's Mickey Rourke. He just put on the...
Oh, yeah.
we
no,
cannot do a Russian accent.
No, I was just saying that in terms of the people,
in the movie.
in terms of the character in the movie.
He was a Russian dude.
Yeah. I think the coolest job to do where you don't require any sort of like special knowledge or special abilities or anything like that would be mailman.
I wanted to work at the post office.
Because think about that. That's like the most manly thing you can do. You have
Pretty much.
you have two titles of being
I wonder if they have like a summer position. I'll go work there next summer. I like working these cool jobs, man.
I think the post office would be the coolest thing. You just drive around and walk around people's neighborhoods and put
Yeah.
like shitty mail that they don't want.
And they mess
Mailman
up all the
boxes.
time, and it's all right.
Yeah.
It's like being the weatherman. You're allowed to not be right every single day and still get a paycheck.
That could be like an actuary. You can just fuck up as much as you want and you still get a really nice
yeah,
paycheck.
pretty much. And you get actuaries make tons of cash.
Yeah. But a mailman has like the best retirement and health care on the planet because it's a federal job.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go be mailman. Fuck school.
Yeah. I'm not being a female mailman.
Yeah.
Anyways, how do they have female mailmen? Like, there are two
How
contradictions
do they
in
have
there.
female congressmen?
Wow.
Hmm? Hmm?
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, dude.
Wouldn't they be called... Nah, you can't change the name of congressman.
Congressperson. They say
Nah.
that on CNN when they try to make it politically correct.
No. I don't think that's a
Yeah.
good... No, I believe you. I just don't think that's a good idea. I'm kidding. I don't care.
They
I really don't
They also
care.
say congresswoman.
I'm voting for Trump, by the way.
Yeah.
On the
Are
side.
you really?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say we were
Um,
gonna end this right here. No, but I still understand voting for Trump more than Hillary Clinton, though.
I do understand that, too.
Even though he has no platform at all and he has no ideas for anything,
I love...
except we're gonna build a wall, we're gonna say no more Muslims, and we're gonna do weird stuff.
Have
and
you seen that
It's
he's-
gonna be great.
he's
I know all
resorted-
the best words. and I went to the best school.
What are you going to do? We're going to make America great again. How are you going to
Okay.
do that? By making it great.
We're gonna do it. Don't question me.
And how will it be great? It'll be like it was before. Again.
It's the guy that we need, okay?
It's the guy the Republicans want.
No, it's the guy we need to expose how dumb America really is.
Oh, you think we need him to be the president?
Yes.
In terms of waking people
Because
up?
isn't the president basically the representative of the country?
Yeah, well, so is the Congress people, but that's not happening very well,
That's
is it?
true. Yeah. But
It's been filed down to a group of elite people selecting what they... I honestly think he's just saying inelectable bullshit, so that way the Hillary Clinton train can keep on rolling down the steam engine.
I don't know about that. Every day I think that theory's wrong. Just because, look, I don't know, man. The decisions he's making, it seems like he actually wants to be president. You
Yeah.
know? Don't you think he would have blown it by now? He's already the nominee, you know?
I couldn't believe that Kasich dropped out.
I didn't understand that.
It made no sense. Maybe he was just like, you know what? I'm going to Canada. Maybe he
Yeah.
went to Canada.
I like most of the what I mean is, I hate most of the celebrities that are going to Canada, so I'm alright with a Trump presidency. So,
Yeah, I'll move to Mexico.
I'll move to New Mexico, because it's newer.
Yeah, well, that's why all the Mexicans
Yeah.
are coming up here, because they're like, what?
There's a New Mexico!
What,
We gotta go!
what comedian was that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Probably somebody. That's a pretty easy joke.
Yeah. That is a new... Yeah, that's pretty easy.
I don't know, man. I don't watch much comedy. I
Yeah.
only watch like 5 comedians.
I love Jim
Very
Gaffigan. Oh, my God.
I do like Jim Gaffigan. He's the only clean comic that I enjoy.
He was talking about how lobsters are just big bugs underwater that we eat.
Yeah.
He's like, would you
Everything
eat
just
a
big bug?
grasshopper?
Yeah, he's a...
He's like, yeah, if you dip anything in butter, it tastes delicious. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's butter with some lobster in it.
Yeah.
This is good.
He's an interesting fellow.
Yes, he is. He makes a lot of weird faces and strange voices,
Yeah.
but not like Robin Williams did.
Robin Williams.
Haha.
Oh, I just watched Jumanji last night.
How was
And I
that?
was like, oh, 90s, your movies were so bad. Not the movie itself. The movie's great. But, like, the special effects were so bad. Like, at the end, he's going into sinking sand into the floor, and it just looks like there's water on the floor. It was so bad.
They were in that hard transition from traditional effects to green screens.
Yeah.
And then they figured out that green screens were shitty forever and never will be good. So then now they're going back to traditional, which I think is really cool.
Is it? Wait, they are?
Yeah, Star Wars Episode 7 was primarily done with traditional effects.
What are traditional effects?
They make something and then
Like replicas? Like how they made...
Jabba the Hutt. Like how they made Jabba the
okay.
Hutt way back, and it
Yeah.
took like how 3 people, right? 2 or 3 people to operate Jabba the Hutt.
Are they doing that now?
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
I don't believe that.
No, they are.
I don't believe it.
No, I remember that because that was the big thing behind Star Wars Episode 7 was that they were trying to get away from CGI and green screens, and they were attempting.
Well, maybe they should have stopped focusing on that stuff and worried a little bit more about the story because
Instead
they
of
made
just
a
copying Episode
shot-for-shot
4?
remake of Episode 4. They're like, look, it's new.
What did you change
No, we have a girl in there. It's not Luke anymore.
It's really big too. It has its own atmosphere.
It's the double Death Star.
I told before I went. I told my brother. I was like, if there's another Death Star, we're leaving.
Did you leave?
No. But when they said there was another Death Star, I got up a little bit.
Whenever
Like, oh my God, not again.
I went with Dante, and whenever we were watching it, they pulled up the hologram of the new Death Star, and they didn't say what it was yet. And I said, "Is that just a new fucking Death Star?" And he's like,
Yep.
And he's like, "I think it is." And they said, and then they immediately answered my question. They're like, "Is that like the Death Star?" And they're like, "No, this was the Death Star."
This is the big
Yeah.
Death Star.
and then they had a hologram of the Death Star next to it, and it was like twice the size of the other Death Star. So it was literally just a bigger Death Star.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I liked the movie. I liked the score was really good.
It was.
Oh my God. Those horn solos. Wow.
And the way how excuse me. I like paying attention to the way that the music flows with the shots in the movie. And like the different shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the different scenes that are happening. So I really appreciated that aspect of it because I
Yeah.
thought they did a really good
Star
job.
Wars has always done a really great job.
I
with
think they
that.
did an exceptionally good job with this one, though.
Yeah. Can I say an unpopular opinion?
Jar Jar Binks is the bomb.
No. I think Star Wars is really overrated.
I can see why you say that,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I really appreciate it because the first movie just did it perfectly for the time. It's cheesy now,
yeah.
very cheesy if you look at it now. But if you want to go back, what was that? 1977, whenever it came out.
76, 77, yeah.
In the mid 70s, whenever that thing came out, that was it. That was the movie of its time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
That was the Avatar of its time.
which I think Avatar's overrated.
I think it is, but you have to realize James Cameron is just in a whole nother universe than us, and we have no idea what he's doing.
It's true.
The man's gonna shoot Avatar 2 underwater, okay? We don't even know what that means, but he's gonna do it. So,
Yeah. But the story of the first the first Star Wars was cool because you could have ended it right there and went nowhere with it and just said we're done.
yeah.
Because it didn't set up for a sequel. It was literally, here's your good guy, or it was actually here's the bad guy, here's the problem, here's your good guy, bad guy meet, good guy bad guy get in fight, good guy destroys bad guy's big device that's going to destroy the world, bad guy gets ejected out into space, bad guy maybe died. Whatever, it had.
Yeah.
Nobody knew anything about the father,
Oh, and Death Star
sister,
blows
whatever.
up.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I said his big machine explodes. Yeah. Also, why is it every time evil people, villains in movies and storybooks and everything, always try to take over the world way too fast?
Because they want it now.
Yeah, I mean. If you look at they should make a movie based on the real way how you take over the world, which is what's happening right now, and you do it very slowly through subtle changes in society.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
Instead of, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm gonna build a big fucking machine. Or like in Lord of the Rings, I'm gonna cast a big fucking spell. Or
Well,
like,
I think many of the villains in like blockbusters and stuff are supposed to reflect like our inner demons and stuff.
mhm.
You know, like the things that are so stupid about us that we hate. So we think, oh, we can relate to him a little bit, but that's the part I don't like about me. So then you don't like him,
I know what you mean.
you know. You dig?
I understand.
You dig?
But it's just so stupid the way how they approach it. It's like, you know what? I have all this power. I'm gonna take over the world by building a big machine.
Yeah,
Or-
I know it's
yeah.
stupid. It's mainly just for kids and stuff.
Yeah. Like Star Wars, I didn't really understand the whole Emperor thing. Like he was like, oh, yeah, we're just gonna go around and destroy planets. That seems like a really popular decision.
yeah,
Like
do
you
it.
know, you control the whole Galactic Federation, and you're like, well, we're gonna build this big machine and fly around and destroy planets that are resisting us.
Yep. What we're gonna do.
Okay, how much?
And then
Is,
we're gonna build the double Death Star, and it's gonna have its own atmospheres. Whee!
they should.
You mean like it's planets inside of planets?
They should make a Star Wars
Exactly.
movie that goes in depth for the general situation of your average person in the Star Wars universe. You know, like just some guy going through his average day, doing his factory job, like
Oh shit, a Jedi!
yeah, he's like building parts for TIE fighters,
Yeah.
and like he goes home and reads the news. He's like, huh? Did you hear they blew up Alderaan? No, I didn't. What? Why the fuck did they do that?
yeah.
Or they could do
That's an interesting idea.
yeah, or then like after the Death Star gets blown up, they'd be, or, you know, like the conspiracies could start like arising amongst the general public, and they'd be like, they did it on purpose. What do you mean they did it? They wanted to go to Hoth. They did it on purpose to go to Hoth.
Yeah. It's just so weird that it's such a big universe like that. There's so much to do with it.
Oh yeah, you can go anywhere with
That's why they're doing all these movies now with the road. Well, they realized that people, it's cool to like. It never was uncool to like Star Wars, but it's coming back, and
it. Mm-hmm.
they realize how much like the Rogue One movie and everything, and they're gonna do a Han Solo movie.
But they're like focusing all around these major characters.
yeah,
I want to see something that's just kind of
yeah.
mundane because that's just a whole aspect that I don't think has been explored very well in a lot of fantasy movies, and I think you could do so much with it because George Lucas, especially that's my favorite part about the prequels. I hate the prequels for the action and the storylines and everything, but my favorite part about the prequels is the geopolitical turbulence that occurs within the movie. I think that is fascinating, and that was an ingenious idea on his part. That is that's what I think is George Lucas's last great gift to the world, was the idea that we can actually create a movie about politics that doesn't exist and can happen on a totally different level just because it's a fantasy movie.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That's the genius of George Lucas.
Yeah. Although sadly the movies themselves were terrible.
They were
I
terrible, but when I was a kid, I really enjoyed those.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh my god.
Well,
But still, the
back
last
then they were just pretty. They were just
the
pretty
last scene
lightsaber
in
fights. Episode 1.
episode 3
Oh.
is probably the best scene in Star Wars, where you underestimate my powers.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Anakin. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to fight the Sith, not join them. And then he just jumps and then gets his legs chopped off.
Yeah.
Like, that's the coolest part.
That was a cool scene.
But it's so weird, and it's 3 fucking movies long, but it feels so rushed and forced.
I wish
It's like, oh, Anakin was just a little boy last
Yeah.
movie, and now he's just a man. All right.
And most of the time, the Jedi in those 3 movies are just doing political shit. They're just doing political corruption missions determined by the government. You know, they were like, well, we don't like what this separatist group is doing, so go sabotage their shit. That way our war can continue better. So they were pretty much just secret agents. Like, whenever I was watching the first 3 movies, or, you know, not the actual first 3 movies, but the prequels, I felt like I was watching a James Bond film, but with like 4 James Bonds, and instead of them having like just being James Bonds and having Q gadgets, they had the Force and lightsabers.
Yeah, there were too many people.
Yeah,
It wasn't because in the original trilogy, the 4 through 6,
it focuses around 4 people the whole time.
yeah, you got the feeling that it was an honor to be a Jedi, and you had to actually do something like be a special person. And then the Clone War happens, and you go back to the Clone War, and everybody's just a fucking Jedi.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, after the Clone War, I mean, that's what killed everybody off.
Mm-hmm.
And Palpatine killing
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, I also didn't understand. What I never understood was how Palpatine was on the Separatist side while at the same time being on the Federation side.
Because he's a Sith.
No, I know that, but
because he's a Sith.
But how did they absolve the Confederation whenever the clones were just like, oh, we're a bunch of stormtroopers now. What do we do?
I don't know. We're getting too much into Star Wars.
I know, but it's kind of interesting.
I guess picking apart blockbusters kind of weird. Is it a blockbuster?
Well,
were they blockbusters?
I don't know, but
were they? Could you rent them?
But we're not picking
Blockbuster?
it apart in such a way that like regular people pick it, or, you know, regular movie people pick it apart, because they'll pick it apart for like the aspect of watching it and how cool it was or whatever.
Have you read movie reviews lately?
Yeah.
Did you read any for Interstellar?
No.
Those are the ones that made me quit reading movie reviews.
Really?
They said, like, they just trashed the movie. Absolutely. I thought it was amazing.
Were they bored? Were they bored with it?
Yes.
I mean, I can see where they're coming from, but it wasn't boring at all to me.
Oh, God, no.
I thought it was a fascinating movie.
Well, now going through it like the 3rd time, I see it as boring. But the
3
first
hours
time,
long.
oh my God.
Oh, the first time through, I had like a revelation at the end of it where my mind was just blown.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, have you played BioShock Infinite?
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
That's exactly how I described it. I was like, exactly like that.
Mindfuck.
Oh, that game was so good.
That was a good
I think
game.
they're coming out with another BioShock this year.
They're always good. The stories are always really exceptional in the BioShock series.
Yeah. Speaking of awesome video game stories, I just beat Uncharted 4 today.
Oh, did you like it?
Oh, so good. You didn't play any of the other Uncharted's, but I think, yeah, it's probably the best. I'd say it's the best. It was awesome. It's really good. Treasure hunting. It's like Indiana Jones, but cooler, because you get to shoot and kill people and shit on people's graves.
Do you remember that?
You don't actually get to do that.
Do you remember that
Sorry
Xbox
if you're buying
game?
it for that.
The Xbox 360 game that was supposed to come out in like 2000.
Kill all humans?
No.
Destroy all humans.
No. In 2008, there was an Indiana Jones game that was supposed to come out. And I remember seeing the commercial, and the biggest thing that they were outlining the whole time were
You get to use a whip.
No. They were like, every action's different. And they actually just showed Indiana Jones throwing the same dude into a car 8 different times. I'll show you it later. It's really funny, but...
That's stupid.
Well, the game never came out.
Yeah, because everyone saw the commercial. And
they spent a shitload of money investing into this game, and they never came out.
That's funny.
Yeah.
We should go get our hands on it.
That'd be sweet. If we could get a copy of that,
yeah,
I would play it.
I would play it.
I'd play it and they'd be severely disappointed.
I want all 8 types of that action that they're talking about. I want all of it. All of it, all of it.
Oh.
Do 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 do. I've been
Waiting so long.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like Eric Clapton's music in terms of like ease of listening and how much I can get into it. Like if it comes on the radio, I'll listen to it.
I don't.
But I'm never just
Clapton.
gonna like sit down and listen to it except for Cocaine. Cocaine's fun.
Cocaine. Yeah. She's alright. She's alright.
And the other song that I like is the unplugged version of Layla.
Yeah.
Way better than the electric version.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff like AC/DC. I don't sit down and listen to them. I mean, but if it comes on, I'll listen to it.
Yeah. Oh. So the marching band this year has a new theme. Obviously.
What is it? AC/DC.
Colors.
What the fuck just happened? What just happened?
Colors.
What just happened?
Back in Black. I think they'll play Yellow Submarine from that Beatles list that they had years ago.
Colors.
Yeah.
Is the theme.
They should play Green Tambourine.
Has that man lost his mind? Where's
They call me Mellow Yellow, so light to see.
dude? What the fuck? I thought Super.
Ooh,
Divas
Black
was
Betty.
bad. Super Divas.
Play that funky music, white boy.
They can't
There's so
do
many
that
color
one.
songs you could just name.
Why would they choose Colors?
I don't know. Well, I wonder if
That
they'll play
makes
any
our
music from
theme
the Simply
sound
Reds.
awesome now. America,
Colors.
Elvis, Colors. That's stupid.
It sounds like a fourth grade, or like it sounds like a 4-year-old learning set. Colors. Let's learn colors today.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. Thank you for telling me that. I can now sleep easy tonight knowing that I wasn't the only one who knew he was insane.
Colors.
Speaking of which, I want to say something.
You going to alum band?
No.
I just
fuck
threw away my alum band letter.
that. I actually burned mine. So there's this thing in the Altoona Mirror, and it's called 20 Under 20, and it's a bunch of people who get recommended air quotes. There are a lot of people on there that I do respect, like Juan Gill and
Sam Houck.
yes, Sam Houck was on there. Yes, I do respect those people, but some of those people do not belong on there. They just know people and have connections, and you look at like their record. They put like their academic achievements, their community achievements and stuff, and some of it's just jokes. It's the biggest. And why, if it's 20 under 20, are they all high school kids too?
Yeah, why can't they be like a 19-year-old or like...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand. It was the dumbest thing I saw when my mom found it and handed it to me, and she's like, "Look at this," and I'm like, "Oh God, people I don't want to talk to."
Right.
On things except for Juan and Sam, and I don't know if there were a couple other people that I like on there. But I'm just saying, like, those
Michael
kind of
Scott.
things, they just make people's heads bigger than they are.
And they need to be.
Than they need to be. And for what? They get a scholarship. And yeah, I'm a little jealous because I didn't get it. Yeah, I'm a little salty there. Okay? That's where I'm coming from. But I'm just saying.
I really don't care.
I don't either. But it would be cool to be 20 under 20. Maybe.
What does that even mean? Who cares?
I don't know what that means, but they got money for college, and I need money for college. So,
Yeah.
boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I want, like, my success is all represented in accolades, so I need more of them just so that I know that I'm successful. Because without accolades, I'm nothing. I'm not a person. I'm just trophies, you know?
I want to be... I count my success by how many poops I've taken a day.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Today I only got one.
Dude, that sucks.
I'm so sad.
But
I also base my success on how much weight I lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now I'm down to 109 pounds.
You're 109 pounds? You should probably go to a doctor, man. That's like I ate a steak last week that was 109 pounds. Yeah.
That's fun.
It was pretty fun.
Oh,
Not for the cow, though.
I ate at Red Robin last night.
Ew.
Wait.
Was it bad?
Mm.
Was it bad?
Mm.
Was it bad? It
No.
was bad.
No,
wasn't
no,
it?
no, no, no. I have a friend that works there, so I asked her what she recommended, and she well, that might have also been why my food was so good, but she recommended I get this whiskey barbecue burger. Oh, it was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Haven't heard good things about that place. I have not heard yum when people say Red Robin.
I liked it.
Did
I
you?
didn't say yum, but I did like it.
Yum Kapoor.
Yeah. They're all right, and the first batch of so they have garlic fries there, which I'm a big fan of garlic fries. And the first batch was good. The second batch,
Why'd you get 2 batches
because
of fries?
it's bottomless.
What does that mean?
With your fries, you get endless amount of fries.
Why?
I don't know.
This is America's problem, people. Why are you getting endless fries?
I'm sorry.
They already give you like 3 handfuls. No, I'm not criticizing you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is people, they get that kind of stuff every single night.
Oh yeah, that is a big problem. But like for somebody like me, that's fun because I don't eat out that often.
Yeah.
So like I go out, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'll get some bottomless fries.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to affect me, or it is going to affect me, but it's going to affect me much less than somebody who eats out every night.
Yeah.
But the first batch actually was very good. The second batch, I could taste the freezer.
You could?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Red Robin.
But
Fuck
the hamburger
you,
was good.
Walmart.
Hamburger was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it bloody?
Oh, no, I refuse to get hamburger anything below well done.
Yeah. Good.
Because
You get steak medium rare.
I get steak rare and hamburger well done.
You get steak rare?
Yes.
What is rare? They just put it on the plate?
They cook it on each side for like 3 seconds.
What's the point of that?
So that way it's a little warm.
Does it even brown at all?
On the outside. They don't actually stick it on there for 3 seconds. Yeah, it's only brown on the outside. That's it.
Is it all blood?
Yes. On the inside, yes.
That's gross.
I like it. That's how I like my steak.
Dude, you have a weird palate.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do. You fucking got anchovies last week.
Yeah, we've been over this. We've been over how strange my palate is.
Very strange palate.
I also like scrapple.
What is scrapple?
It's this really nasty Pittsburgh meat.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a weird palate.
Yes, I do.
Good thing it'll change in 7 years. Isn't that weird?
Yep. But I mainly like fruits and vegetables. The whole meat thing is like, that's occasional.
I like meat. Meat's good for you.
Oh, yeah.
It'll put meat on you.
If you're making meat.
Dude,
using it.
I think we should wrap this up.
You think? Yeah, we're getting
Yeah.
right around. All right. Well, thank you for listening to this.
You guys are the best. We talked about Star
It
Wars.
was just a
little too
ramble
much.
fest.
I don't even know what was going on.
Ramble
so
fest.
That's what you get from the one-on-one podcast. So
We just ramble.
If you don't want to hear the one-on-one podcast, get your ass
Don't
in the
listen.
studio and be on the show.
That's a good
Yeah.
way to advertise.
Boom. Suck it. Lick my nuts. Have a great day, everybody.
Yeah, everybody go out
You
and
just
enjoy
drive
it.
safe. Stop texting while driving. I keep seeing fucking people
especially
texting.
millennials.
Oh my!
It's the worst.
Get the fuck off your fucking phone. You fucking texting
You're in the hands
all
of
the
a
time.
weapon.
You're in a vehicle.
You can
What's so
kill
boring?
people.
What is so boring
I don't
about
understand.
driving? Oh my god!